have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. This is the reality test of International Language Testing System powered by IDP to assess the level of the candidate. My name is Mrs. Bharti Bansal and I am here to conduct the speaking of the candidate. Right? So show me your candidate number. Okay. May I see your ID?
Sure.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so shall we start?
By all means.
Fine. So what is your full name?
My full name is Jaspreet Kaur.
Okay, so where are you from?
Well, I came from a small village which is located under SBS Nagar.
So how can I call you?
Well, you may address me by my first name, Jaspreet.
Jaspreet, do you have any meaning of your name?
Yes, I have a special meaning of my name, which is one who loves to sing and the praises of Lord.
Fine. Would you like to change your name in future?
Absolutely not, because I love my name because it is given by my mother and I never ever thought to change my name.
Why some people want to change their name?
Well, might be they are not satisfied with their name, as some people do not show their true identity to others, which is the foremost reason they like to change their name.
Okay, Jaspreet, are you work or study? Do you work or study?
As I am a student, I recently completed my post-graduation diploma in aviation from Franklin Institute of Air Hostess, Jalandhar. Now I am searching for a job as well as I am doing IELTS.
So what is your study stream?
Well, my study stream was commerce.
So what is your dream?
Well, I want to go abroad for my further study to get more knowledge.
Why you choose abroad?
Because it is one thing that it is my parents want to send me abroad, and second thing, I want to get more knowledge to become a veteran.
So how do you achieve your goal?
Well, with the high level of qualification, subsequently I achieve my dream to be competent in the contemporary era.
So what are the positives of studying instead of working?
Well, studying is always have tremendous advantages. No matter wherever we go, if we are qualified, then we can able to make every decision within a proper time.
Fine. So, Jaspreet, let's we talk about some breaks. How often do you take a break?
Well, I don't like to take breaks too often because I give much priority to works as rather than the breaks.
So what do you usually do during a break?
Well, I used to take washroom, like to go washroom or to drink water in my breaks.
So why do we need to take a break?
Well, obviously everyone needs a break, and I need a break in time so that I can refresh my mind, so that my other work that I will do after break will be have such well performance.
Fine. Do you prefer a long break or several short breaks?
Well, I think several short breaks might be good for me because the long break might be can disturb my process of working. On the other side, if I take short breaks, then subsequently the performance will be more efficient.
So do you think the break should be longer?
Well, it is according to the attitudes of people. Some people like long breaks, and for me, I always prefer short breaks.
Fine. So this is the end, the part of 1. And so now for the part 2, here is a card with some questions. You will have a minute to look at the questions and you need to speak for the 2 minutes. Right? And if you wish, you can use the notepad and the pencils to make your notes. Right, here is your card. Your time start now. You have a minute. Your time's up. Now you have to speak.
Well, sharing is a good thing. Everyone is like to share like their feelings. It strengthens our bonding with others. And without beating around bush, I would like to talk about a time when I shared something. When it was about the time when I completed my graduation. After that, I was quite interesting in the air hostess field, and that was the time in 2017 I shared with this thing with my mother. First of all, she was astonished by hearing that, and she was really astounding thing, and she said that I cannot say anything about that, and she asked me that have you ever talked with your father as well about this, and moreover that was the time when I shared something. And after that, when I shared this thing with my father, and after lots of arguments, then he agrees to send me for the air hostess training, and that day was the memorable day of my life. And at that time I was at 7th heaven when my father truly agreed with me to send in the institute, and after that I took admission in the institute. Everything was well done, and furthermore I was really thinking optimistic about my days to come. Like I was want to be successful in aviation field, and still I am working for it, and I am following many of tutors on the social media, like the many cabin crews on the best top-notch airlines like.
Okay. I'm going to stop here. Your time is up. So please pass back the questions card. Thank you so much. Now I will ask you more questions, follow-ups.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's start.
Sure.
Okay, let's talk about some sharing. Fine. So what was the last thing you remember you shared with someone?
Well, I think the last thing that I shared with someone is the idea of going abroad with my best friend, because she is now a cabin crew in Qatar Airways, and she was also pestered me to go for interview for airlines, because but I was reluctant to share this thing because I don't want to lose my friend, and that is the thing that I shared with her.
Okay, what is your personal opinion of sharing?
Well, I have positive opinions about sharing, as sharing help us to overcome our fatigue or something, tiredness. We feel relaxed when we share our things with others, like our feelings of something like in the study or in the career and the employment. Whenever we feel any difficulties like family problems, when we share with others, we feel relaxed as compared to prior.
Okay, how do you explain sharing and caring to our children?
Well, caring and sharing is for children is always good because this is the age of nourishment of them, and they need it in truly because of they are so vulnerable at this age, and they do not have any idea of what is good or what is bad for them. Then they require much caring and sharing.
Fine. So what kind of things are not suitable for the sharing?
Well, in my opinion, the things like it is matter of concern that if we share the things of like personal matter, family members with the children, this is not a good because they are not mature that much to understand the situation and the circumstances. This thing is not good.
Why?
As I earlier mentioned that they are not mature enough to understand the true circumstances of that, which is the reason, and sharing is always good to them with whom we are so close and who are our elders.
Fine. Okay. Thank you so much, Jaspreet.